Hello YouTube. On today's video I'd like to show you how to install a receiving hitch like this. This is a 2-inch receiving hitch on this vehicle. This is a 2010 Toyota Sienna. Basically it's very simple. This video doesn't include how to install the wiring for your brake lights. I'm just going to show you only how to install this receiver hitch. It's very simple. There's basically 3 bolts on this side and then 3 bolts on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it from this vehicle and install it onto another similar vehicle. So but I was like, why not make a video about it to show people how you can easily install it yourself. So to get a clearance, as you can see, I lifted up the van a little bit, not too much because I'm parked on a driveway. So yeah, there's a where you use your lift. There is right there. That's the spot. That's a good spot. Let me zoom in. Yeah, just in the center of the rear of the minivan. So on this side you have the 3 bolts. On the driver's side is very easy. Nothing is blocking your way. So you see that you have 1, 2 and 3. So I already loosened one. I didn't loosen the middle one yet. I already loosened. So there are 3/4 socket. So you just loosen, but don't loosen everything. Maybe just loosen a few. So as you can see, there's nothing blocking your access to the bolts on this side. So this video will show you how to remove it, but it's the same concept how to install it. But if you go on the other side, you will see that the muffler is blocking your access a little bit. It's gonna make it a little bit harder to access the bolt. So as you can see, on this side there is 1, 2, 3, the same. But this muffler will make it a little bit hard for you to insert your socket to loosen these bolts. Yeah, so that's just the passenger side is a little bit harder, but well, as you can see, what I'm using is let me come back. Yeah, I'm using electric gun is much much powerful and much better if you don't have, you just have to use any ratchet. So having this kind of flexible socket is good. It makes it easier to to access that, because also you have to kind of pull this to this way to have access, smooth access. But yeah, but if you have this kind of socket, which adjusts like that, it's easier. So yeah, let's get to work. As you can see now, my socket is all the way in, so it's easy to loosen it. All right, it's gonna be a little bit loud, but let's go. See that? It's already out. So you just have to do, all you have to do for the remaining is the same thing. So yeah, so basically, yeah, so you just remove that, and then when you remove it, when you bring it down, basically this side you have to wiggle a lot, because that side is easy, it will just drop. But when it comes down, it will rest on the muffler. Since it's gonna rest on the muffler, it's good for you to have a helper holding that side, the other side, and then you can slide it out. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to install it on the next one. All right, let's remove this first. All right, so now all the bolts are. There's only 1 bolt on this side left. I didn't remove it completely because I don't want it to drop this. I don't want this to drop all the way down by itself. So now it's good to have some kind of lift like this to give it support, so that it just doesn't drop to the floor hard. Yeah, so it's just using this kind of support. Since my main lift is lifting the vehicle, this will be a good support for it to fall down a little bit. All right, let's go. All right, so as you can see, now it's completely out. It's lowered. See that? It's lowered. So let's say if you don't have any helper to help you, if you have something like this, which is good because on this side you can let it rest. You can even lower it down a little bit, and then now the next job is to go on the other side and try to wiggle it out from the. You see? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's resting. It's resting on this muffler because this muffler is on the way. Of course, you know another easy. If you want, you can remove this, which is very hard. The muffler support is a rubber hanger thing, but you know it's really hard to remove this. So, of course, if you do that, you know it can easily come out. But all you have to do right now is just wiggle it and let it slide. You can slide it out that way, and then it will come out. Yeah. So and then yeah, this is a really good brand. It's a Kurt. As you can see, Kurt. It has up to 3,500 pound trailer weight, and then 350 pound tank weight. So I have towed with this 2012 Prius. Yeah, I have towed, you know, all the way from Vegas to Los Angeles. Yeah, so this how this hitch is pretty good. You know, make sure you get the 2-inch. You know, they have them by smaller than this the 2-inch, but many things are 2-inch. You know, when you rent a trailer from U-Haul, that's a, you know, they have a 2-inch coupling. So definitely you want to get a 2-inch hitch receiver. Don't go anything below that. And it is pretty good. You know, it has you know all these numbers. You can tow up to, you know, 5,000 pound vehicle. So yeah, I'll list under the description. I'll list the Amazon affiliate link. You can grab it on Amazon, which is pretty good. So yeah, I recommend this Kurt brand. Is pretty good one. All right, let's remove this completely. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. So if you want to tow a vehicle with this, you know, of course I told you my experience. I towed a vehicle with this hitch from Vegas to Los Angeles, but what I rented from U-Haul is a dolly, like a 2-wheel dolly, right? So the Prius, you know, the front 2 tires of the Prius go on the dolly. So, you know, I'm not towing the whole thing. You're not towing like I don't recommend you tow a vehicle on a flatbed trailer, because all the weight of the vehicle will be upon your minivan. So that's definitely not recommended. But since only the 2 of the front wheels were on the dolly, the rear wheels are on the ground, so I'm not carrying the whole like weight of the vehicle. So that way I didn't damage my transmission or anything like that. Drove all the way, you know, 400 250 miles. So definitely if you want to tow something like that, definitely just get a dolly, and then you can tow a vehicle, and make sure your vehicle is like some kind of sedan. You know, I don't recommend any trucks or you know, bigger vehicles. Just a sedan is fine. Or you can just want to hook up a bike rack. Yeah, that's another good way to hook up a bike rack, or a cargo carrier. Yeah, so definitely these 2-inch ones are really good. All right, so now it's out. So very easy. You just, you know, slide it out. So yeah, that's how it looks like. All right, now let's put it into another minivan, which is the same year, same model, Sienna. All right, so now before we install the hitch on these holes, you see there's 2, and then one last one over there. It's always recommended to clean this, because if it's your first time installing the hitch, these things are definitely plugged with a lot of dirt, you know, mud. So it's good to clean the threads well. So I'm just gonna spray some, you know, any anti-degrease cleaner, and then use this kind of brush to just go in, you know, and just scrub it, you know, just getting it ready so it could have a good, the bolts could latch in very nicely. All right, let's clean up right now. So I lined up the hitch. So when you try to install it, make sure that you first install the one on the muffler side. Yeah, so we have to, you know, slide. If you have a helper, that's good, you know, on that side to lift up for you, and then this side you need to slide it first through the muffler and then let it align to these bolts, bolt holes. So once you do that, and at least, yeah, just let it sit on top of the muffler from inside, then you can yeah, as a matter of fact, you can insert a few bolts to hold it in place, and then you work on the driver's side. So that's how you do, but don't try to install the driver's side first and then try to install this. Is going to be hard. Yeah, so I recommend you install the passenger side first. You just have to slide it through on top of the muffler, and then you work on the driver's side. All right, let's get through that right now.